Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? Holla at your boy. This is your boy, Pastor Smell Good, coming back at you with another fragrance review on another beautiful day. Today, I want to take you to the house of Thierry Mugler, which happens to be my second favorite designer fragrance house. Number one, undisputedly, is the house of Christian Dior. But also, the house of Mugler was one of the first fragrance houses that really drew me in. It took a while for me to find out what it was I liked about Mugler, but what I loved that they offered was the A Man line that is a gourmand line of fragrance. In other words, the fragrances smell like edibles. And I find that those particular notes work very well on my skin. The skin chemistry that I have with the notes they use in those types of fragrances are just really second to none. Therefore, I really enjoy the house of Thierry Mugler. But the particular fragrance that I want to review for you guys today is none other than Pure Havane. Right here. Look at this beautiful brown bottle. Look at the beautiful star with the gold colored juice. When I begin to talk about this fragrance, you'll see why they went with this particular color scheme here. But I think it's absolutely brilliant. And once again, just great attention to detail. Also like how Mugler uses they use the flask type bottle. If you knew anything about Thierry Mugler, he was really into science and space, which is why you have the star here in the middle of the flask. Okay. But when you talk about Pure Havane, you have to know that this fragrance is what we call a flanker, meaning that it spun itself off of the original gourmand that came out in 1995, which is Thierry Mugler's Angelman. Okay? Same flask, same star design. Something different about Mugler, the sprayer is actually located right where you see the little semicircle. Okay? It's not like most other fragrances. The sprayer is actually beneath that, which for some makes it hard for them to spray. But if you have big hands and a strong index finger, it's not going to phase you too much, okay? But this is the one that started the madness. And I must say, out of all of the A-Man flankers, the original is still by far my favorite, okay? But Pure Havane runs a very strong race. I mean, it is a phenomenal scent. So let's go ahead and get right into Thierry Mugler's Pure Havane. Pure Havane is what we call in the fragrance community an oriental vanilla scent, which means that it features a lot of spice or sweeter notes that's rounded off by a thick, prominent base of vanilla. The notes in this fragrance aren't too complex. You're dealing with honey tobacco accord. You're dealing with fresh tobacco leaves. You're going to get some signature patchouli, which is pretty much present in all of the A-Man flankers. You're going to get a thick base of vanilla, and it is an absolutely beautiful scent. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you for the sake of this review, I'm going to go ahead and give myself a spray right here on my palm so that I can be reminded of the opening of this scent. And you will also be able to see how Thierry Mugler sprayers work. I have pretty big hands. Okay, my foot is a size 12, so that ought to make a lot of sense that I would have big hands too. All right, but watch this here. I'm going to give myself a quick little douse, and I want you guys to see it. All right, so that's what we got here. All right, so when you first spray Thierry Mugler, if you are a tobacco fan like I am, you're going to get a nice healthy dose of tobacco. But this is the thing. Straight out, this is not a dry, rigged type tobacco alone. This is actually a cherry tobacco. And if I can get you to see what this smells like, take some fresh, dry tobacco leaves, get that scent, and then somehow, some way, get some Luden Cherry's cough drops. And that's what you're getting in the opening here. The cherry is prominent. Now, the cherry is not even listed in the notes, guys, but because this fragrance is inspired by a refined Cuban cigar, it makes perfect sense. It's very prominent there. The cherry, I would say, it rests noticeably on top of the dryness of the tobacco. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, but then, especially as the fragrance begins to develop, you're not only going to keep that cherry tobacco, but some honey is going to come out of there. And if you've been watching my channel for any significant amount of time, you know that I am a big fan of honey. Okay? And the honey and the tobacco reminds me of this. 1821 man-made sweet tobacco spirits. This is a very thick, delicious, luscious honey tobacco scent. But the difference between 1821 and Thierry Mugler is that 1821 honey tobacco is carried by a noticeable red wine note, and the honey tobacco here in this one is accompanied by the cherry note. They both feature a noticeable base of vanilla. And guys, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. When this baby dries down, that cherry tobacco vanilla combination, it is absolutely delicious. I am a big fan of this scent. If I had to knock Thierry Mugler, especially as it relates to a very close scent of 1821 man-made sweet tobacco spirits, this is more niche quality, which means the quality of the ingredients is on another level. I do get a reasonable dose of synthetics here in this fragrance. But the guy who actually crafted the fragrance, he did a wonderful job. This is a great scent. I enjoy wearing this. But once again, guys, keep in mind, I am a honey tobacco fan. Okay? If you are not a honey tobacco fan, I would tell you to steer clear of this, because this fragrance is very sweet. If you're the type of fella you don't like sweet fragrances on you, please just walk past Thierry Mugler's Pure Havane. If you like tobacco, but you don't want anything sweet, I would suggest maybe Versace Dreamer or Parfum de Marly Herod. That'll go in somewhat of a different direction than this one in terms of the sweetness that this fragrance has to offer. But as I said in the beginning, I'm a gourmand guy, so this is my type of scent. Okay, so let's just do a quick little recap of what this fragrance consists of. You're going to have a noticeable cherry note. You're going to get vanilla for sure, but you're going to get that honey tobacco accord. And if you really have a developed nose, you get the cacao note in there too. You definitely get some cacao, and it definitely adds a very crucial element to the fragrance. I really enjoy it, guys. Okay, so let's talk about performance here with Thierry Mugler's Pure Havane. Guys, beast mode. That's what this fragrance is. I had to go ahead and do that. Shout out to the fragrance bros. Beast mode. This is a man amongst children. You hear me? This fragrance definitely performs. And for the sake of this video, this is actually a vintage bottle, because the fragrance was reformulated. I owned a bottle of the reformulated one. Like a fool, I sold it. Don't ask me why. I sold it because I knew I was going to be getting this one, but I should have kept it, and I'm going to tell you why. Because as it relates to the vintage and the reformulated bottle, even the reformulated one is still a monster. Okay, so this fragrance is going to project off of your skin for about 2 to 3 hours. Listen, it's going to get up on off you. All right, that's the phrase I'm going to coin on this channel. It's going to get up on off you. Guys, I guarantee you, this fragrance is going to do it. As far as longevity, you're going to get between 8 and 10 hours with this bad boy. Some people get between 10 and 12, but remember, I'm in Louisiana. Our weather just does crazy stuff around here. But this thing here, guys, the longevity is awesome. The sillage, you're going to get about 2 to 3 feet. So this fragrance is going to give you a nice little trail when you're walking through. All right. Compliments. Thierry Mugler, I would say my compliments are moderate with this one. They're moderate. It's not excellent compliments, but to people who appreciate craftsmanship as it relates to perfumery, they'll know you got on something special. All right. And then again, some people won't compliment you because they're going to think you smell like a cigar. But guess what? Everybody does not dislike the scent of a cigar. So that's really not a shot. Okay. All right. Also, let's talk about occasions. When I want to wear this fragrance, I'm going to keep this fragrance to cooler temperatures and when I'm not dressed up too much. Like, see, this is my scent of the day today. And you see I'm in sportswear today, so I decided to put this one on. If I want to wear this fragrance a little more dressed up, or should I say if I want to wear this scent profile a little more close, a little more dressed up, I'll pull out this one. Because this is just a finer quality. And it's just, this is the superior fragrance in my opinion. Okay. But whenever I want to dress down some honey tobacco, I'll go ahead and put this fragrance on. Okay. Another thing I want you guys to know about dealing with the original A-Man flanker. There's another flanker in the house that I will be reviewing called Pure Malt. Pure Malt. Pure Malt normally is talked about hand in hand when you deal with Pure Havane. Many people in the fragrance community, they give this one a shout out by far over Pure Havane. And many in the fragrance community give Pure Havane a louder shout out to Pure Malt. Me personally, it ain't even close. This one is far better. I don't know what the fuss is about this, but this is why I ended up getting it. And I sprayed it so much because I was trying to like it. I was trying to love it, but I just don't have it. But I'm going to give you more of a review on this later on. Okay. But a lot of people say these scents are similar. I do not see where they're similar. They go in totally different directions. And this one is far superior to me. Okay. Guys, I hope this review was helpful for you today. If you love a good gourmand fragrance, you appreciate the honey tobacco accord, this will be a fragrance that you could look at. You can get this fragrance on discounter sites and you can get it on eBay, Amazon, and stuff like that for 2/3 of the price. Okay. Don't spend the original $90 on this fragrance. Go ahead and get this on a discounter. All right. God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in on my review today. And we'll be back with another one. Talk at you later.